ಸಂಜಹೋ ಪ್ರದಕ್ಷಿಣಾ ಸದ್ಗುರುನಾಥ ಶ್ರೀ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಸದ್ಗುರುನಾಥ ಶ್ರೀ ಬೋಳ ವಿದ್ಯಾ ಪರಮ ವಿದ್ಯಾ ಬೋಳ ವಿದ್ಯಾ ಪರಮ ವಿದ್ಯಾ ಆತ್ಮವಿದ್ಯಾ ದೇವೋ ಶ್ರೀ ಬೋಳ ವಿದ್ಯಾ ಪರಮ ವಿದ್ಯಾ ಆತ್ಮವಿದ್ಯಾ ದೇವೋ ಶ್ರೀ ಧನ್ಯೋ ಪ್ರದಕ್ಷಿಣಾ ಸದ್ಗುರುನಾಥ ಶ್ರೀ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಸದ್ಗುರುನಾಥ ಶ್ರೀ ದೇಹ ವಿದ್ಯಾ ಮನಸ ವಿದ್ಯಾ ದೇಹ ವಿದ್ಯಾ ಮನಸ ವಿದ್ಯಾ ಆತ್ಮವಿದ್ಯಾ ದೇವೋ ಶ್ರೀ ದೇಹ ವಿದ್ಯಾ ಮನಸ ವಿದ್ಯಾ ಆತ್ಮವಿದ್ಯಾ ದೇವೋ ಶ್ರೀ ಧನ್ಯೋ ಪ್ರದಕ್ಷಿಣಾ ಸದ್ಗುರುನಾಥ ಶ್ರೀ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಸದ್ಗುರುನಾಥ ಶ್ರೀ ಓಂ ಗಣಾನಾಂ ತ್ವಾ ಗಣಪತಿಗೋ ಹವಾಮಹೇ ಕವಿಂ ಕವೀನಾಮುಪಮಶ್ರವಸ್ತವ ಜ್ಯೇಷ್ಠರಾಜಂ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಣಾಂ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಣಸ್ಪದಾನ ಶೃಣ್ವನ್ನೋತಿಭಿಃ ಸೀದಸಾದನ ಓಂ ಶ್ರೀ ಮಹಾಗಣಾಧಿಪತಯೇ ನಮಃ ಓಂ ಏಕದಂತಾಯ ವಿದ್ಮಹೇ ವಕ್ರತುಂಡಾಯ ಧೀಮಹಿ ತನ್ನೋ ದಂತಿಃ ಪ್ರಚೋದಯಾತ್ ಓಂ ನಮೋ ವ್ರಾತಪತಯೇ ನಮೋ ಗಣಪತಯೇ ನಮಃ ಪ್ರಮದಪತಯೇ ನಮಸ್ತೆ ಅಸ್ತು ಲಂಬೋದರಾಯ ಏಕದಂತಾಯ ವಿಘ್ನವಿನಾಶಿನೇ ಶಿವಸುತಾಯ ಶ್ರೀವರದಮೂರ್ತಯೇ ನಮೋ ನಮಃ ಓಂ ಏಕದಂತಾಯ ವಿದ್ಮಹೇ ವಕ್ರತುಂಡಾಯ ಧೀಮಹಿ ತನ್ನೋ ದಂತಿಃ ಪ್ರಚೋದಯಾತ್ ಗುರವೇ ಸರ್ವಲೋಕಾನಾಂ ಭಿಷಜೇ ಭವರೋಗಿಣಾಂ ಹರೇ ಸರ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಾಂ ಶ್ರೀ ದಕ್ಷಿಣಾಮೂರ್ತಯೇ ನಮಃ ಓಂ ನಮೋ ಭಗವತೆ ಶ್ರೀ ದಕ್ಷಿಣಾಮೂರ್ತಯೇ ಮಹ್ಯಂ ಮೇಧಾಂ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞಾಂ ಪ್ರಯಚ್ಛ ಸ್ವಾಹಾ ತನ್ನದ್ದೋ ಮನ್ನಜ್ಜೋನ ധട്ടന്നത്തരമ്പടപ്പട്ടം ബ്രണ്ണ ആടരതന്നത്തോടവർഗണ്ഡേ തപന്നം ധാനുന കണ്ണ ഭോജവേടവരധന്നന്തോനന്നതോനം അഡ്വന്ധേരിട ഭീട പരിധര ഭീട ത്രേതി വീട പരിധര ത്രേടത്രേതി വീടതേലിധര തേടത്രേതി ഏടതേലിധര തേടത്രേതി ഏതവേടിധല തേടത്രേതി കേശവാന തുന്നേ ഗച്ഛേട കേശവന്നധരനേ ഗച്ഛേട വാ കവിടവരവാദംബാനി ഏടമന്നവരവന്നന്നാനൻ ആടതല്ലധരധാരവടിതൽ ഏജം വാനം ബാലവാടതൽ ഏജം കോനം വാനബാലകൻ ആടന്തേനം ഭേനബാലകൻ ഏതം പ്രാണൻ ധ്യാനബാലകരമോ കവടിവർവാടല്ലോള ഓലല്ലോണന്നാമന്താര ആരവാടല്ലാകരാവലൻ ഓരണ്ണേടിത വിദ്ദ വേടതൽ ഏതന്നോഗിണ വർയവാടപർ ഏജം പ്രാണത വാദവേദ വരവേദ കേനം വേടവേദ പരദേവ ഏരന്ധേല വേട പരചേതൻ താനം താനമാനവർയേത ഏജത്തോനഗേനവർ ഏ പന്നാപില്ലാടവാരവടയേ ഏരന്തേ ബലാടവരദേ നാരായണ ജലജോ ലക്ഷ്മി പോളതുള ശ്രീമ ബീജള ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಬೋಳ ತಲ ಶ್ರೀಮ ಬೀಜಲ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಬೋಳ ತಳ ಕ್ರೀಮ ಬೀಜಳ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಬೋಳ ತನ ಕ್ರೀಮ ಬೀಜಲ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ದೇಳ ತಲ ಬೀಳ ಬೀಳದ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿದ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಭಲ್ಲು ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿದ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿದ ಬಿಡ ಬೆಲ್ಲೆ ಗಡೆ ಮದ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿದ ಬಿಡ ಗಲ್ಲ ಗಡೆ ಮದ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿದ ಜಲವರಿಯಾದ ಬೇನದ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿದ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಅಡ್ಡು ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ತನ ಕೊಲ್ಲೆದ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಬೋಡ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿದ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಜಲಜೋ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಜಲಜೋ ಜಲಜೋ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಜಲಜೋ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ತೋಳದುಳ ದಿಮ್ಮ ಬಿಂಬರ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ತೋಳದಳ ದಿಮ್ಮ ಬಿಂಬರ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಬಾಳದಳ ಎಣ್ಣ ತಿಂಗರ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ತೋಳದಿನ ತಿಂಗಳಾಪರ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಕೇಳ ಬಿಡ ದಿಮ್ಮಲಿಂಬರ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿದ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಭಲ್ಲ ಕೇಳದೆ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿದ ವೀಳಂಧಾಳ ಮಾಡದೆ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿದ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಕಂದು ನೇಗರೆ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿದ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಬಾಳನೇಗರೆ ಅಲ್ಲುದ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಕರಿಯಮಾನದೆ ಕಟಾಕ್ಷ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಬೆರ್ವಬಾರದೆ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಜಲಜೋ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಜಲಜೋ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಜಲಜೋ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಜಲಜೋ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ತೋಳಮಿನ ಮಾಣದೇವಳೆ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಬಾಳ ಸುಖ ಬೇಳ ಬೇಳರೆ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಭೋಗಧಮ ದುನ್ನಮೇನರೆ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಯೋಗಧನ ಧಿಮಣ ಮೇರರೆ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಪ್ರಯೋಗಧನ ಧಿಮಣ ಬಾಡರೆ ಶ್ರೀಮ ಬೀಜಧನ ಜಲ್ಲ ಬಾಲರೆ ಜ್ವಲ ಜ್ವಲ ತಯಲ್ಲೆ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಧೇಣಿತಿ ಅಡಿ ಬರದಿ ಬಲೆ ವಲ್ಲ ತೇಳಿತಿ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿದ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಪಟ್ಟುಲಾನದ ಮಧುಲ್ಲದ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಅಜ್ಜುರಾಮದಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲುರವೇನೆ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಬಾಳದಲ ಭೇರದ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಹರ್ಯಗೋಡದ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಜಲಜೋ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಜಲಜೋ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಜಲಜೋ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಜಲಜೋ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ತೋಳದುನ ಕಮಲ ಬಿಂಬರ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ತೋಳತರ ಕಮಲ ಬಿಂಬರ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ತೋಳದಲ ವಿಮಲ ಬಿಂಬರ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಬೀಳಧನ ಜಿಬಳ ದಿಂಬರ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಜ್ವಾಲಧನ ಜಗಳ ದಿಂಬರ ಯೋಗೆ ಯೋಗೆ ಪ್ರಯೋಗ ಕಾರಣೆ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ತನ್ನ ದರದ ಬಳ ತುಂಬರ ಅಚ್ಚುದ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಪಡ್ಯ ದಿಂಬರ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಧೇಳ ಬೇಡದೆ ಶ್ರೀಮದ ಬೀಜ ಅನ್ನು ತಾಳದೆ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಜಲಜೋ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಜಲಜೋ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಜಲಜೋ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಜಲಜೋ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ತಪೊಡದೊಬ ವೀರ ತೇಳರ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ತಿಗಳ ತಮ ಜಿಮ್ಮ ಬಿಂಬರ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಕೆಳಬಧನ ಚಿಮಣ ಬಿಂಬರ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಯೋಗಧನ ಗೆಲಪ ಬಿಂಬರ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಬಾಣಧನ ಮಿದಪ ಬಿಂಬರ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಚಿಲಬಧನ ಲಿಂಬ ಬಿಂಬರ ಯೋಗದ ಪ್ರಯೋಗೆ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಝೇಳತೆ ವಳ್ಯತ ಭೇಳೆ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಬಾಣತೆ ಪಡಗಡ ಲಿಂಬಂಧೋಳ ಮಾಡದೆ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿದ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಅದ್ದುಲೇನ ಬರ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿದ ಬಾಳೆ ಪದಕ ಬಿಂಬರ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿದ ಬೀಡೆವನ್ನು ಕಾರಳೆ ಪಗುಲುದ ಬೇಳೆ ಬೇಡ ಬಿಂಬರ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಜಲಜೋ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಜಲಜೋ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಜಲಜೋ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಜಲಜೋ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ತಿಮನನು ಮನಿಮನ ಕೇಳರೆ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ವಾಲದಿನ ಧಿಲ ಬರಿಂಬರೆ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ವೇದದುಗಡು ಬೆಡವಿಲಗದಿಂಬರೆ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಜೋಲ ಬಡದಿಬಲ ಲಿಂಬರೆ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿದ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಅದ್ದುವಲ್ಲರೆ ಬಗಡಿದ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಪಲ್ಲಭಿಂಬರೆ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿದ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಅಚ್ಚಧಾಮರೆ ತಮಿಳುದ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ವಿದ್ಯಧಾಮರೆ ತೋಳಿದ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಅನ್ನು ಕೇನರೆ ಪಲಗಿದ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಬಾಡಲಿಂಬರೆ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಜಲಜೋ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಜಲಜೋ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಜಲಜೋ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಜಲಜೋ ಓಂ ನಾರಾಯಣಾಯ ವಿದ್ಮಹೇ ವಾಸುದೇವಾಯ ಧೀಮಹಿ ತನ್ನೋ ವಿಷ್ಣು ಪ್ರಚೋದಯಾತ್. We will be having a session today, we will be having a session tomorrow also. Because slightly we have more work to do. I am also getting old these days, so I split things. Previously we used to run it through in a single day, probably now we are taking 2 days. Okay, good, everything is for good. Let us see a little bit about nature, then we will see about the deities. All said and done, nature is very beautiful and nature cannot be explained. Our scientific reasoning is not in tune with our conscious levels. So we are not able to decipher the beauty of nature. At best, a scientist can probably watch things under a microscope or a telescope and he can write a few names across. He can name them. Some name has to be given for something. Some name has to be given for something. So they give some scientific names. Unfortunately, not that we don't believe in science, we don't belong to science. That is the difference. Not that we don't believe in science, but our faith and belief is more with religion. No doubt Vedas say Yagnam Brahma. Even science is regarded as an aspect of Brahman. Because Sarvam Vishnumayam Jagataha, Sarvam Kalvitam Brahmam. So naturally science comes under that. So science is not alien to religion, though science itself cannot explain religion. That is the truth. Religion is very beautiful, provided you are able to look at it with awe. Can you do it? Can you look at religion and say, this is amazing, it's awesome? If you can make such statements, then religion is for you. If you are going to come with a scientific mind to a religious leader, if at all he is a religious leader, you will go totally, thoroughly disappointed. Because he will do something which your science cannot explain. This happens to all religious leaders. Any religious leader cutting across religion, I am not talking about only the aspect of Hindu philosophy. There are a number of religions across the world. Every religious leader is a mystery on his own. So when you define something, when you say this is what, something else will happen where your definition will lack any meaning or substance. That's what happens in religion. So nature is very beautiful, and that nature worship is this Navaratri. Nature is always wild. Nature is not mild, please remember. The very aspect of nature, the Srishti it is very wild. It is not mild. So we always want to control nature. The problem comes only when we start controlling nature. We want nature to be tamed. We want to understand nature. We don't think why to understand nature. Why we should understand nature? This is what a religious leader looks at. He accepts nature as it is. But we are not able to, many a time able to accept nature as it is and we want to doctor down nature, we want to administer nature, we want to convert the nature into something else which is more easily amenable, and we call that as culture. That is where culture is born. Culture is just trying to tailor make the nature to suit to our needs. That is culture. Exactly, if you look at it. Nature is awesome, but we cannot wonder at things. It is a scientific mind what we have got. We have forgotten the art of wonder the day we left the cradle. After that, we have forgotten the art of wonder. So today, we want to doctor nature, we want to administer nature, we want to tame nature, and we call it culture. That is the beauty. This culture, over a period of time, becomes the civilization. This is what happens. Over a period of time, a culture which is established becomes civilization. Are you a civilized person? Are you a cultured person? When they ask you, what it means is, have you tamed nature? The nature is inside you. It is very rebellious. Generally, nature is very, very rebellious. You are not what you look at now. Now you are all very disciplined. You are now trying to impose some discipline, and you are trying to sit very calm. You pretend a face. That pretension, you call it as culture. Please remember, it's a sort of pretension. But the originality inside you is very wild. It is not mild. Okay. The same thing happens beautifully in the Navaratri concept. If you can understand this, you can understand Navaratri. The first 3 days of Navaratri, they say, it's attributed to Durga. The next 3 days to Lakshmi, and the last 3 days to Saraswati. The beauty like this is, first it is very wild. That is Durga. Slowly you see, it is getting cultured, it has become Lakshmi, and finally it looks so docile. The very same Durga now looks like Saraswati. She's so docile, and you call her full of wisdom. Because she has now reached a stage where she has controlled the Durga aspect. It is the very same. Ekam Sat Vipra Bahuda Vadanti. Satyam is only one, it is called by different names. So the very same Durga, after some time she became Mahalakshmi, and after some time she mellowed down further. Even as Lakshmi, she was carrying a lot of qualities of Durga. She got cultured and she became Saraswati. Think about it, how beautifully they have kept the philosophy. So, the wildness from inside comes out. When from inside the wildness comes out, you are Sakshat Durga. When you are a little bit wild and mild, you are Mahalakshmi. If you are totally mild, you are Saraswati. These are 3 stages that happens very much within each one of us. Because we are not alien than the nature. We are a part of the nature. You carry all that the nature has got. You are a minuscule product of the nature. You have come from the nature and you go back into the nature. This is the concept of Navaratri. So, suppose a Rakshasa is there, Shumba Nishumba Vadam. You are talking about Dhumralochanan being killed. You are talking about Mahishasuran being taken to task. What is all this? Mahishasuran, can he not be tamed by Saraswati? No, not possible. The wild has to be dealt by the wild. If you come to the forest, there are no rules. The running starts right in the morning. Either you have the predator or the prey. The predator runs after the prey. The prey wants to live one more day of life. So it runs for that one more day of life. But please remember, every predator also becomes a prey. The vulture, the cobra, the rat. For the rat, the cobra is the predator. But for the cobra, vulture is the predator. So, there is nothing like one is endlessly powerful. If you are a predator, you will become a prey. If you are a prey, nature gives you a chance to be a predator. The beauty of the nature is such, it accommodates you in all beautiful ways. Inside you is already Durga, and inside you is already the Shumba Nishumba. It is a war between them. So sometimes you look like Durga, sometimes you look like Shumba. This is the difference. It is there inside you. In Kali Yugam, the demons are not outside, it is inside. In Kali Yugam, gods are not outside, it is inside. So it is inside you. Sometimes you can think, you will be very ruthless. At that time you can see the Durga inside you, probably trying to control the Shumba. So there is a war going on inside you. Slowly you become cultured, you go into principles, you talk about some big things called morals, you say discipline, and you say, I have become reformed. You have become reformed means what? You have become reformed. That is what it means. It is reformed, is reformed. Your very shape has undergone a change, and that is what happens in everybody's life. Don't think that Sridhar is too good. You do not know what I am. When I close all the doors and windows and I sit alone, I know when I am Durga and when I am Mahisha. I have got both the roles. But we keep contemplating on it. You keep watching on it. You keep watching your behavior. You keep watching yourself. You keep watching inside you. You bring about a reformation where you try to control the nature. But controlling of nature always is not going to be easy, and it is going to be at some cost. You have to pay something for it. That is where the control happens. For control, yes, you may have to sacrifice all your wishes, the way you want to be, but for the sake of the world, you have to be in a different way. For the sake of the society, you have to be in a different way. You have to probably, you may think of being in a particular way, but you cannot be in that particular way because the society may not accept it. The society may not approve your action. And so you are supposed to be in a different way. So always culture or civilization happens, the wild turns into mild only at a cost. The cost is you lose with what you were born. Tadharitam pranasyodidavan jayasena sayena hanavanayadhigan yashankratanatoramannanyani pranayadinam devarasi matankranojina vidvana ahamena chari shigaryaditam pranna vadire parama tale kranannachani deramayadera saryatre nikanrajivirannoshaha satvani tallatte nigani mannamo charyatrodhi veridaha pradannasyodidaha adakrenita parama saraswatim chamadivannachodidaha jnanasya bhaviteryadaravada pratharitena davan yadante raman parasanita viradaro badaram அரிபல்லடரானுடலீடரடம் அலவல்ற பலன்ன பலன்ன பரன் சரசாமித தோணி கடீர பரன் ஆனபரல் நகரே நடவல் அரிமானி கடல் நகலேர பரன் பரிவாரிதவல்ல பரேரி பரல் அரிவல்லகிரே வரிதீர பரல் சரசாமிதவல்ல பரே சரசாமிதவல்ல பரன்ன ஜலன் கிடவர்யத வர்யகரேர பரல் இவடல் நகரே வாணி தேவதில தில்ன பலன் வாகலே பலபடம்ம பரம் வாகஜே படர தில்ன பரம் ரஜவேரிஷ விரடா ரஜராகிருத பர்யாதித விடபல் பிரகலேரிடபல் ஆடித விடபல் பிரகலே வித விரதா சரசா மதேன பராமிடமன் சரசா நிபேன பரானிடமன் சரசா வதேல பராரிடமன் சரசா மதேரகலாரிடமன் சரசா புரேணி படாரி பரல் சரசா கடேரி ஜபாரி படல் சரசா மடேன பனன்ன பட சரசா பிரதேர பஜோரிதமன் சரசா பிரதே விகடல் நிதமன் சரசா லிவேர பலேரிகடல் சரசா பிரதே விஜமல்லிகரல் சரரேரி கரல் ரபரம் நிபரம் சரசாமி தே மனதோ மகலோ சரசாமி ரே மிவடாரி கலே சரசாவதே விருப்பலாரி பலே சரசாவிதே நிகலாரி பலே சரசாவிடரோ ரபடல் ரிகலன் சரசே வித தாமரிடன் நிகரம் சரசாமி நமன்ன மனன்ன கடன் சரசாஜு நமன்ன பலன்ன கடன் சரசாரி படல் ரவலாருடகே சரசாரி கலே ஞானே ஜடகே சரசாமிருத பல்ல பரேரி கரல் சரசாமிருதரே ரவஜோரி கரல் சரசா மதுதோ மதவேர பல சரசா விரகுதோ வீரவேர பல சரசா வதரோரி பரங்கரமே சரசா விருதரே மரிச்சோரி கர சரசாலி கரே வடி தன்னிகரன் சரசா மிருததே வரிதோரி கரே சரசா கிரத சே மிருத போலி கரே சரசா மிருத சே மத போரி கரே சரசாமதி 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 ஹனுமன் நமனன் 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 பிரயோகோரிடவல் ஐமன் பீஜம் ரஜவர்யதவர்ரபனோ நிபரம் சரசம் வதவன்னஜவர்யசவர் ஆதிதமன்னங்க்ரோணித விதவன் சரசே மிருதவர்யாதித விதவன் சரசா 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 ஐமபீஜஸ்ய பிரதர்போதித்ரோதினவான் பிரம்மன்னஸ்யோதிபன் You try to control nature. This is what we have been seeing. We cannot accept nature the way it is. So we want to domesticate the nature. You want to domesticate it, anything. And you want, once you say you want to domesticate, you want to have a control over it. That is what it means. Domestication means control. But Kali cannot be controlled. She cannot be domesticated. Because she is Adya Shakti, she belongs to the origin, she belongs to the original, and she is just as original she is. Nowadays, girls just put, they are all Adya Shakti, Sakshat Kali. They cannot be domesticated. So they want to show it. When you don't domesticate, when you don't conform to rules, when you don't conform to regulation, when you do not have a system of discipline, when you say that I don't belong to culture, you need a lot of guts. Domestication, in one way, is an act of cowardice, fear. Why you want to domesticate something? Because you fear it. Fear and control go together. If somebody tries to control somebody, it means that he fears that person. It is very straight logic. Please remember this. If somebody tries to control you, it means that he fears you. That's all. There is no second opinion on that. But the Kali in you will not allow you to be domesticated. When you know very well that your freedom is being restricted, you are not allowed to do what you want to do, then the Kali in you starts behaving. For him, it is misbehaving. Or for her, it is misbehaving. But as far as you are concerned, it is behaving. Everybody has got a Kali inside us. Don't think Kali means it is figuratively outside. It is very much inside you. All the Shaktis, Adya Shakti, Icha Shakti, Kriya Shakti, Jnana Shakti, all these Shaktis are there with each one of us, male or female or anything like that. That is something which is there inside. Once you will be all right, you will be very fine. Once somebody starts controlling you, now you will see the Kali will start working. When the Kali starts working, as far as you are concerned, you are very normal. I am very normal, Guruji. He doesn't understand me. What is it I can do about it? There are girls who come to me and say this. I am very normal. He says, she is totally abnormal. She has gone mad. Because the very simple thing is, you are not being domesticated. He is not able to domesticate you. He is not able to control you. Because he fears that you are a threat. Wherever there is a fear of threat, control aspect comes. There is a threat to you, you will start controlling what threatens you. Maybe she is very beautiful. That is a threat. There is a very old saying which I don't agree, but the saying exists. There is nothing wrong in knowing what the saying is. There is a very old saying, Bharya Rupavati Shatru. It's a very old saying. I don't agree with it. That's a different issue. So wherever there is beauty, there is always danger. Everybody wants to control beauty. Beauty is a very natural aspect. But they fear the beauty may start controlling them. So they start controlling the beauty. Kali is such a beauty who cannot be controlled. One of the best forms. If you want to see Kali, you should go somewhere to the east. You must go to Kolkata, you must go to Guwahati, you must go to Orissa, you should go to Jajpur Road, where you can see the beautiful Chandi. Or you must go to Badrak, you can see Badrakali. You have to go to Kutak, Chandikol, where you can see Chandi Kali. Very beautiful. You should go to the east. Kali means it is east. You should go there. You should love her. The other type of Kali which you can see is more slightly domesticated, but it is still not domesticated. That is my view. That is Kerala Bhagavati. that concept of Bhagavati Kali there, though it is presumed that it is domesticated, Bhagavati is not domesticated. You should go and see her in Kodungallur. The way she is sitting will just tell you that she is the master of universe. She commands that. She sits there, and outside Kshetrabala stands there, her own consort. He is as Kshetrabala there. He is standing there. Inside, if you go and see her, she will be so sublime, but the Kali in her will tell you something. It will go into your mind that she is the boss of the universe. She means business, nothing else, no nonsense. Kali is such a wonderful concept. The concept, unfortunately, very, very mistaken in India. Not properly appreciated or not properly educated as such about her. People more are scared of her. There is nothing to be scared of her. You should accept her the way she is. The problem with you is you have domesticated everything. You want to domesticate God also. So everything you want, even a dog, I won't allow it to freely roam on the streets. For me, I want to domesticate. I have kept some 3 dogs at home. 3 Bhairavas are there with me. So, I don't like them being free. So you domesticate. Instead of that, you should try to domesticate a tiger. That will be very nice. Yeah, there are people who are domesticated tigers. There are people who have domesticated lions. Not that they talk that language. If you go and talk to them Telugu or Tamil, they cannot understand. If you can talk their language, they can understand. So Kali is a very, very, very beautiful concept. Very, very excellent concept. You should go sometimes to Kolkata, or you should go to Kerala. You should see Bhagavati there. You should see Kali here. You should see in Trivandrum Mathakal Bhagavati. She is very good. Very good. Go to Chetikulangal. Excellent. No doubt. Chotanikar and all these places also you can go. You can see it's a land of Bhagavan and Bhagavati everywhere. Anywhere you go there in Kerala. Rightly said, it's God's own country. That's such a, if at all I have a wish, I have only one wish in my life. At least one of the Janmas I am born, I should be born in Kerala. That is the only wish I have. I don't have any other wish. It's such a lovely land. I have loved it so much because most of the time I was there. I was in the forest. I was so happy. That environment I like even today. Even today, Kerala is my preferred and favored destination. I love it. You should go there. It's very nice, very nice. You should enjoy the Kumarakom backwaters. You should hire a boat house. You should stay there. Not alone. Not alone. Go with somebody. It will be nice. That's why I said go with somebody. Paja sukha tane sukha sukha sarabada vala tukha pala juna pala marana mana rana vidharama manogala Rama manogala mada tukha talabada Surapatana manayada sotaruka Sanavarani mana Viragaranada Vadadukala Varana Vadapa Vadapadu Varanuka Chavarana Varasanidavare Varade Nutana Manogala Bhagavati nache tata vija sukha sukha tuna suna paruna mana vara jhula gida tuna brahma chula pane brahma ಮಚುಳಾಮನೆ ಮನೋ ಮಿನ ಮನ ಗಡವರ ಉನಗಾನ ದುನ ದನ ಮನ ದುನ ಮನ ಪುರಬರಾಡುದಾದಿ ಧನ ಮುನೆ ಮನ ವರದುಲ ಇಡಪ ಬಲ ಜನ ಕೃಣ ಮನ ಬಲ ಚ ವಿದ ಮನೆ ಮನ ರುದಬರ ವರ ವಿಡ ಮನ ವಡ ತುಲ ತರ ಮನೋಗರಾಡೆ ಚನ್ನತೋ ವರೆ ನಜಿ ಭೈರವಿ ಚನೆ ತಿತ ಮಿಡ ವಿದ ತುಲ ಚುನ ಮರಿಣ ಮಗಿಡ ರಬ ಬಡ ಪಲಟ ಬರ ದುಲ ಕಲ ಪರ ವಡ ಪಗಿದ ಆಶನೆ ಕರ ಪರ ಪಲ ಪಡ ಪರ ಪ ಮಡ ಪರಡ ಪಲ ಮಡರ ಪಲ ಪರಡ ಮಡ ನಕ ನಕ ನರ ನರ ಮಗಿದ ಪರೆ ಪರಾರ ಪೇರ ಗಾಲಿ ತರಾರ ಉದಗಿಡ ಬದ ತುಡ ಚನ ಮನ ವಿದದು ನದಿ ನಮ ಮನೆ ನಮೋ ಮನೆ ನಮೋ ಮನೆ ಮನ ಮುನ ಝಿಲ ಧುರ ಝಿಲಕ ಬುಡ ಪರದ ಬಡ ಸುಲ ಮದರ ಗಿದ ಭೈರವಿ ನಮನ ಭಾನ ಗಾನ ಬಡ ಸಾಯ ಧುನ ಧುನ ಮನ ಲುಡ ಬುಡ ಕುಡ ವಿರ ಬರಾಡಿಲ ರೀ ಪಲೇಲ ವಿದ ರೀ ಪಲೇಲ ವಿಡ ವಿದ ವಿರ ವಿಡ ಕಿಡ ವದ ನಮ ನಕತು ಮುರನ ಸನ ಮರುಣ ವದಕ ಇದ ನನು ಮನು ನ ಭೈರವಿ ತನಿತ ಭಾರ ಕಂಡೀರ ಬಲ ಒಡರ ವಲ್ಲದೋ ನಮನಿ ಮೇ ದೋರಿ ತದಿರ ಧರಿ 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 ಧರ ಕಧರಿ ದಲ ಧರ ಮಧುರ ತುಲ ಧರ್ಮ ಚರಾನುತ ಧಲ ವಗಿದ ಮೃದಕ ಮನ ಮನೆ ಮನ ಕನ ಪರ ಫಲ ಪಡ ಪರಜ ಪರ ಕಲ ರಡ ಭದ ಬಲ ತುಡ ಗುಣ ವಜಡ ಮರುಣ ಮನ ಧುನ ತುರ ಬಡ ಭರ ಕಗಿದ ರುಮರ ಮನೆ ಮನೆ ಮನ ಮನ ಜುದ ತುಲ್ ಭಾವದಾಲ ವಡ ಸುಧ ವಿಧ ಕಿಂ ರೇನ ಮಾನ ವಿಧ ಶೀತೆ te ಭೈರವಿ ತಮೇ ಭೈರವಿ ಚಮೇ ಭೈರವಿ ಚಮೇ ಭೈರವಿ ಚಮೇ ಭೈರವಿ ಚಮೇ ಭೈರವಿ ಚಮೇ ಭೈರವಿ ಚಮೇ ಭೈರವಾತನಿ ತರಿ ಬಲ ಬರು ಬಲದ ವೀರ ಬಲದ ಬಲುದ ಭೈರವಿ ತಕಿ ವದ ದುಲ ವರಡುಣ ವದ ಮನಿದ ಮಿದ ಮಿದ ಗರ ಡಬಲ ಸಾಲ ವಾಲ ಗರವಾ ದೂದನು ಮನು ದಾನು ಮಾನು ಮನು 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 ವರುಡನು ವೇದ ಮಾನ ತುಲ ವೀರವಾಲ ತ್ರಿಪದಾಯಾದೀತೆ ಸೇನ ಕಾನ ಮನಿ ಮನಿ ಮಗಲತ ಬರಿ ಮುನಪ ಮನ ಗಮನಿ ಚುನ ಮಯಿದ ತಿರವಾ ತದೇ ಗತುಲ ತೀರ ತೇಲ ತು ಭೈರವಿ ಸಮಿತ ಚಾರ ಮಾಯಾ ದೀನ ಮೇನ ಕೃತ ಮಾಯಾ ಸೂಯೆ ದೀನ ಗ್ರೇಣ ಮಿತ ವಾಯಾ ವ್ರೇಣೆ ವೇನ ಗೇನ ಮಿತ ವೇ ಪಾತಾಳ ಭೈರವಿ ಪಾತಾಳ ಭೈರವಿ ಪಾತಾಳ पाताल भैरवी पर्वुरान भैरवी तन चुलजु चंडिकेर वृत पाज केळदु अंगतेन सुद भैरवानवि वाले तेडे क्रेणमान वृत वरचुन पिनगुन पुरग विध दुर्वार तेरसु अन्नकेन मित भीर देने के तेरे केने में रे पाताल भैरवी पाताल भैरवी पाताल भैरवी पाताल भैरवी सत्य जानमित दीन बाल वृत पितृचेलचु आडचेल कृत भजनमिद देशपान वृत पन्न केलचु आडसोल कृत मानिचेन वृन् वल्य कृत धनमेन वानदु वर्यवारतु न वारातुलटु भेद पोन तुल पाताल भैरवी पाताल भैरवी पाताल भैरवी पाताल भैरवी संयतानमृत संयतो न कृत छोड़ बाल कृत प्रयोगचित जरबील धीरतो आरमेन तुल आंगना वरुण अन्य कृत वृत वीणवानतु वन्नकेन तुल चण्डितारति वद्यपाल तुर पाताल भैरवी पाताल भैरवी पाताल भैरवी पाताल भैरवी बीजना करत बीज प्रोणयद बल्यते रघु वायनेर मृत भरण कृत दीनमोन लगराड वाडचु अन्वरेण तुत बालतेल कृत भुदन कृत रुमली पराड वृद वल्य चोळतु तोर माडतु न पाताल भैरवी पाताल भैरवी पाताल भैरवी पाताल भैरवी संध्याकाल तुद रात्रि चोणमृतविल करेण मृतदेन कृत वन्यतो न उडवाश वेदतु वन्यबोल मृत वदन कृत मेनतो न मृत वण्डतालभु वज्ञतो न मृत पाताल भैरवी पाताल भैरवी पाताल भैरवी पाताल भैरवी सामयान तुल समयतो न कृत संयबालतु पुर्यवेड तुल विकटपानतु निर्वरान कुड वीररोल वृत भिर्वतेन कृ पन्यकृत पन्करेण वृत पन्वरानतु पद्यतो न दुर पर्वरेण कुत क्रोम बीजतु सौरकृता पुनमो न वानतु संयतेन दुरभोडरानतु वर्यकेन तुल पाताल भैरवी पाताल भैरवी पाताल भैरवी पाताल भैरवी चंडिकान तुल चंद्रिकान तुल अंबिकान कानतुलमिदफलेन चो शौलकृता चोडवेडवृतभिन्नवेरपृथ्वीरचामतुलतुमनकृता भारदेवी तन देवी ताळतन मुदबुलधिरमिड पाताळ भैरवी पाताळ भैरवी पाताळ भैरवी पाताळ भैरवी समय कानतुल सगल तोन कृ वदबलेन वृत वनमचानतु पगल कृत वयुगोचान वृत भिरबलेन कृ वैलवजान वृत विमन कृत वरुबरान वृत वल्लरेन कृ औडुबलेन कृत पाताळ भैरवी पाताळ भैरवी पाताळ भैरवी पाताळ भैरवी ॐ श्मशानवासिन्यै च विद्महे भूमिपुत्रै च धीमहि तन्नो देवी प्रचोदयात्. Thank you very much. The 110th Yagnam is over. From here we are proceeding to Ahobilam, Aho Viryam, Aho Sauryam, Aho Bahu Parakramaha, Narasimham Param Devam, Ahobilam, Ahobalam. So we will be going to Ahobilam. Yagnam will be from December 26th. And the Purnahuti is on 1st of January 2017. And Kalyanam will be there, Sahasra Kalasabhishekam, on 2nd January 2017. Once again, please note down, 26th January. 26th, 27th, 28th and 29th will be Yagashala Puja, December. Then 20, 30, 31st and 1st will be Agni. Second, we will Srakalasabhishekam and Kalyanam. Aho Viryam, Aho Sauryam, Aho Bahu Parakramaha, Narasimham Param Devam, Aho Pilam, Aho Balam. So please come, try to make it. 111th Yagnam is scheduled on those days. 110th Yagnam is over. Thank you very much. Navaratri went off very well. I couldn't participate much because of my own commitments, but somehow luckily I could come. At the last 1 or 2 days I could join here and there, and we could befittingly do the Yagnam for 2 days. Because the procedure this time what we adopted is slightly elaborate. That is why we had to split it into 2 days almost. It has taken us 11 and a half hours. I think it is pretty decent for a record for Yagnam in metropolitan cities. Thank you very much. Don't miss life. Enjoy life. Please live this life totally, befittingly, and be happy. Shatamanam bhavati sadayo purushasatendriya ayur shevendriye pratid.